Hey guys, it's Ange and Lillia here, and we're back to do Lillia's 16-week life update. So Lillia is 16 weeks old this week, and she is now weighing 8 kilos. Her head circumference is now 41.5 centimeters, and her length is 64.5. So she's grown a tiny bit this week, which is always, good to see and things like that. Now this week Lillia has been going through a little bit of a sleep regression milestone, which I have an app called the Wonder Weeks on my phone, which is a quite well-known book and things like that, and on there she's actually going through leap 4. Now leap 4 is basically they go through a little bit of sleep regression. She starts to roll over and they learn all different things, and Lillia is definitely hitting all those milestones what the leap has definitely been saying. So probably since the last week or so, she's been basically waking up around 2 to 3 times a night, where she only used to wake up once. So we still do the whole routine of getting her a bath at 6:30, getting her dressed, having some milk, and then she's usually asleep by 7:30. Now she used to sleep from 7:30 until about 3:30 in the morning, but now she's actually waking up at 12:30 for a feed, and then she also wakes up again at 3:30, and then again usually around 5ish, and then basically we're up at 6:37 for the day. But the thing is with Lily, she actually doesn't fully wake up, but basically she just keeps stirring in her cot until I get her out and feed her. And so basically I did leave her a couple of nights and let her try and resettle herself and go back into a deep sleep, but she actually just woke herself up, and it took me about 45 minutes to settle her back down and get her back to sleep. So now I just get her up once I start hearing her to stir and wriggle around in her cot. I get her up and feed her, and it's basically about a half an hour, feeding her, putting her back into bed, and then I can go back to bed. But the only thing that she has been doing at her 3:30 feed, which is basically a new thing, is that she won't go back into her cot. After her 3:30 feed, she just refuses point blankly to get back into her cot. So each time I put her back in, she is asleep, but then within 2 minutes she wakes up, and I basically try about 4 or 5 times. So I try for basically an hour to get her back into her cot, and she just will not have a bar of it. And so basically we have been co-sleeping from about 4 o'clock or 4:30 until she wakes up again at 5, and then until we get out of bed at 6:30 or 7. And she basically loves it. As soon as I put her into the bed with us, she snuggles right in and she falls straight to sleep straight away. So I don't think it's quite safe co-sleeping, but I would much rather her sleep in her cot. But in the end, if we're both getting some more sleep through the night, I'm totally okay with it, and I do enjoy the cuddles secretly as well. So that's one thing that she has been doing this week. Another thing that she has been doing this week is trying to roll over. Now she has not mastered it just yet. She's done it once or twice, but I think it was just by accident, the angle that she was laying on, because she has not done it again since and things like that. So but she is definitely trying, and she's getting there slowly. So that's always a plus, and that's going to be something exciting to witness when she starts doing it as well. Another thing that she has been doing this week is splashing. Now obviously she does go to swim class and things like that, and it's amazing how fast that she picks up things in the swim lesson. She is just doing amazingly well in her class. But a thing that my husband has been doing with her in the bath is basically he's pushing his hand down really hard and making some bubbles come up and making a big splash kind of thing, and she's actually started copying him. So he does it and then she does it with him, and now she absolutely loves it. She giggles and she has a ball while doing it. So that is something that she really enjoys doing. Now I don't like to say this, because each time I've said it, it's basically gone back to being, terrible and things like that. But she has been enjoying her car rides, and this is probably one of the best things, best weeks she's had in a very long time. When we were able to, one of us is sitting in the back with her, and that has seemed to make her 10 times better. But and obviously when I have to drive by myself, she is doing really well. But now that I've said that, it's going to probably be bad tomorrow and things like that. But at the moment, I have to say that she did brilliant this week with her car rides, and I'm just hoping that it, you know, continues, because like I said, I really want to do exterior, like rear facing with her, because it's a lot safer. Now, I think that may be all for this week, so I will talk to you guys next week, and I will see you guys later. Okay, bye. You say bye, Lillia? Say bye. See you later, guys.